Hey there, welcome to Transformational Tarot, and today we are talking about the High Priestess. That's what showed up for this week. And the High Priestess for me is a bunch of things, but basically where I come from is that High Priestess has awareness of all realities. And they're willing to put foot in the current reality, how, for example, how we function on planet Earth. But they're very aware that their other foot is in the field. And when you're in the field, you have access to all realities. And the High Priestess understands and totally gets that they are a magician and a creator. However, they create from the feminine and masculine energies. Now, when we talk about feminine and masculine, a lot of people take it from a gender side of things. However, for me, it's energetic. So the High Priestess is the feminine. She has access to, because that's who she be, she has access to and the beingness of the energies of the feminine. And rather than putting significance or control on that, divine feminine or feminine is this or that, the High Priestess gets that it's pure, potent, creative energy. It's undefined. It's uncontrollable. It's pure magic. She doesn't get confused by, for example, this reality that likes to define what feminine energy is and isn't. She has access to the masculine energies because she's connected to the magician, the emperor, for example, in the cards. So this week it's really about what reality are you creating for you? And start to open up to receive information from the universe. Now more than ever, there is a connection to these energies. So allow it to come from dreams, visions, happening to hear something from someone, reading something in a book, serendipity. Also spend some quiet time in meditation. Breath work. It's a time for that may be hidden in you to start to rumble and come out so it can be a contribution. The High Priestess also, because she's got her feet in all realities and is aware that we create our own realities, she's able to see things for what they are. She's not one to get swept away in utopian ideals or La La Land. She's very aware of what can be generated and created and when the time is. So if you're willing to receive those energies, you'll be able to be in awareness of when someone's saying something that's not true, or there's a secret agenda or something hidden. You'll be aware of when you're not paying attention to your inner voice, your gut feeling, or other people who are functioning from a place and space that's not actually generative and creative. She has a beautiful energy of absolute knowing. She is claircognizant. I like to call it clear awareness. We talk about clairvoyance and clairaudience and claircognition and all of that. For me, they're all aspects, but when you're fully free of the control and definition of this reality, it's clear awareness. And that incorporates your knowing and your perceiving and your seeing and all of that, and your hearing. The High Priestess has access to all of that. She's willing to be all energies. She's willing to be judged. She's willing to be hated. She's willing to be misunderstood. And if you're new to this energy, yet it's residing in you, you could be feeling those things. So just allow the whispers of the universe to come find you. Connect with the energy of the High Priestess. Or if you have that and be that, acknowledge it within you so it can actually grow and contribute. If you don't acknowledge it, you're never going to step into it. And if you don't acknowledge it, it can never get greater. And if you don't acknowledge it, it can't be a contribution in this reality or in the creation of yours. Now here where it gets a little bit delicious, if you're willing to. Your body has a heart. And that heart has an awareness. And when that heart is in communion with your being and the High Priestess energy, magic can truly happen. So take a moment, become aware of your heart. Sense it beating. Become aware, depending on how aware you are, the blood, the energies flowing through and around it. And if you're willing, be aware of your heart as it's beating, and equally aware of the vastness of the space that it's in. You can start becoming aware of your heart in your body. But if you expand out to fill the room you're in, become aware of your heart in that room. And then expand out further to maybe fill the state or country you're in. Be aware of your heart beating in that space. And then expand out to fill the planet and still be aware of your heart in the space. And then expand out to fill the whole universe and beyond, yet still being aware of your heart beating, flowing, knowing. And from this vastness, still be in communion with the innate intelligence of your heart, its awareness, what it knows. And allow it to give you anything. What do you perceive? What can you sense? What awareness does it have for you? And if it's a kindness, you could also choose to become aware of all the other hearts and what's happening with and for them. Becoming aware of the vastness. And if you did become aware of some or all the hearts without any significance or thinking, from the magic that you be and the kindness that you be, just be aware of them without any judgment, without any point of view. Be aware of all those hearts beating here. All the animals' hearts. All the magical, mythical creatures' hearts. The heart of the earth. Babies, children, adults. And with absolutely no point of view, just be. If you find yourself thinking or concluding about the hearts, draw your attention to the space and the vastness and your beating heart. Take this time now to become aware of your heart What does it feel like? What can you perceive? What do you know about your heart? What does it need from you? Desire from you? How can it contribute to you? And just acknowledging just how beautiful it is. It's beating there for you. It's sustaining your body. It gets up with you every night and day. While you rest, it's still going. Can you perceive how committed your heart is to you? And maybe perceive how committed you are to your heart. What are you here for? When I died in a car accident, I became aware of my heart, both as a physicalness, but also the beauty it was, the kindness, the gentleness. And in that moment I got why I wanted to die. Because this world was not that. However, I realize that's not true. There's so much beauty, and there's many beautiful hearts out there. So in this moment, draw them to you. Ask for an energetic contribution to any of the hearts out there that desire to gift to you. Drop your walls and barriers. In the field, nothing can harm you. So if you're aware of some beautiful hearts out there, that their very nature is to gift, take a moment to receive. Receive their awareness, their kindness, their magic. And also be aware of your heart and what it can gift to any hearts out there. The sovereignty of the Queen, the High Priestess, is a beautiful place to be and function from if you're willing. But you have to get out of conclusions on what that is and what it looks like. So till next week, listen to your intuitive heart. Allow the being that you be to be in communion with that heart. Let it whisper to you. Let it share with you what it knows, what it desires. And together, what if you chose to be that contribution? And there's nothing to do. When you be it, you are it, and you beam it. So take care, have a beautiful week, and enjoy the energies of the feminine, whether you're male or female, and the High Priestess, who's willing to perceive, know, be, and receive all energies. Take care and have fun.